Good day everyone, I am Myron J. Montianugot. B is in English section 1B. So this time I am going to discuss about rewriting the self as an artistic creation. So before we proceed to our discussion, let us know what is the meaning of rewriting the self. It means that an exploration of the process by which people reinterpret the meaning and the significance of the past experience. And now, let us know the meaning of artistic creation. It means that the creation of beautiful or significant things. For example, winemaking is an artistic creation in which you deal with a variety of styles, colors, and inspiration. Therefore, good wine like good art because it can evoke emotions, sensations, and create an experience which leaves a lasting impression. So this time I am going to discuss about rewriting the self as an artistic creation. So according to Friedrich Nietzsche, states that the unity of the self is not pre-given but accomplished through conscious effort, transform self through beautiful work of art. Is something that they must accomplish through conscious effort. So when we say conscious effort, means the effort or decision that is intended and deliberate. So in most conscious effort, there is a goal that helps to provide the drive to accomplish something. The task of accomplishment is generally moved along by conscious effort. For example, if we wanted to change our behavior and alter the trait, we might set the goal of changing the trait in some specific way and then try to accomplish the change goal by certain deliberate, conscious activity and also conscious effort. Rewriting the self as an artistic creation, individuals must have fashion. It should be have confidence in herself to be a better person and also care for and cultivate themselves, discipline themselves, and also we can create ourselves to hold of the present, so we we bear what our present have and forget the past because it is past. Past is past. So and plan for the future. It is very important that we have plan for us to have a goals, to set goals to achieve to our future someday. Rorty contingencies of selfhood conceal the ugly by reinterpreting the overall aesthetic contours of the self. This does not mean that by rewriting the narrative of herself, she will discover something deep about herself. Redescribing oneself is just a way of reinterpreting and describing one's past. So it seems that master morality is the self-affirming creative result of individuals who see the world and themselves not in terms of good and evil but in shades of aesthetic value and who are not afraid to view the ugly in themselves in order to reaffirm even more the beautiful, thus transforming the ugly into a beautiful. Give you example of rewriting the self as an artistic creation. So Me, um, I'd rather to say I am beautiful, not ugly, because we ourselves are the one who we write ourselves into an artistic. When we say artistic creation, it is a beautiful things, significant things that you say to yourself or to other people, and also you have confidence to yourself not to look down, because we are the one who left up our or cheer up ourselves even though other people didn't do that. But we have a self-support um to as what I've said earlier, we are the one who cheer up. So that is the example of rewriting the syllabus and create as an artistic creation. So that's all, and thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, good day memories, good day classmates. I am Jahara Bitinol. Today I am going to tackle about self-creation and collective identity. So let's start. Memories, photographs, videos play a significant role in creating the self and identity. Memory and forgetting are most important powers and recreating a person's identity. Such memories of the past include pain, triumph, etc. Such experiences of the past can be linked with social transformation. So what is it all about? These memories, like photographs and videos, they are played a very important role in creating one's self and identity. It is an ongoing process of how we developing ourselves and shaping our identity through our experiences in our past life, like pain, like you broke up with your past boyfriend, like that. And this is the common example that most of us have already gone through, is being in a relationship. Okay, like what I said before a while ago, a pain, you broke up with your past relationship. Okay, specifically the moving on stage of the relationship, when you have the moving on with your relationship, past relationship. Sorry, sometimes it may be hard for us to move on and continue with our day-to-day activities, because not only that person is always running in our mind, but we also see that person's memories in our social medias or in our phone by browsing in our photos and videos. Okay? Thus, in order for us to move on easily, we delete the photos and videos of that person in our phone. So in order to us to forget that pain, that our past relationship that we have to delete all the memories that we have on that past relationship, or on that past let me say boyfriend. Okay, so by doing that, we usually feel lighter as each day goes by, because we no longer see the memories of that person as we open our phones. We cannot see the photos of that ex, of your ex. Okay, so little by little we accept and move on. Thus, it goes to show how significant memories like photos and videos in creating ourselves and identities. In addition, self-identity is how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. It is our understanding on our true self, including our strength, weaknesses that we possess. It is also include our personality, behavior, needs, and how we will perceive it. Okay? So, another important aspect of this view of the self is that self-creation is formed within imagined communities. Though imagined communities are populations of individuals, though they may never come into contact with the vast majority of the groups or the other members of self-identity. Okay? The making of creation of oneself is also attributed to the vastness of culture in tradition. Okay, so that's selves of tender natures from culture tradition embodied in the various social institutions. These are preserved in a collective narrative which become the reservoir for the project of one's self-creation. Self-creation along cultural lines must be done in maximum cultural recognition of differences among and between individuals and cultural groups. So, an individual acquiring oneself that was being based on the surroundings is an individual acquiring of acknowledge and emotional connection to the broader community. Practice, culture, and tradition. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Good day, Ma'am Ray and my classmates. I am Bonnie B.M. Ampong. And now I will discuss to all of you about the self-creation and the struggle for cultural recognition and also beyond self-creation. And now let's start about the self-creation and the struggle for cultural recognition. This is a challenge of self-identity amidst recognition of racial and ethnic identities. Self-creation is necessarily grounded on collective solidarities. We create ourselves by struggle with cultural hustle, the owning the created self. We hide the ugly parts of our cultural nature, so we learn to adjust. So self-creation is to develop or formation of one identities or conception, your identity through your choice and experience. Example about that, adapting to new rules and norms, dealing with these kinds of change comes with new understanding of your life and new perspective and abroad. So let's proceed the beyond self-creation. Beyond self-creation, the guest of search for self-identity is a product of modern society, but this is complicated by the social cultural sensibilities of postmodernity, new information technologies, and globalization, reconfiguring ourselves to gender, sex, ethnicity, and creating one's own style signature. So, beyond self-creation seems like you are looking for ideas or information about modern society, but when you gather information, it is complicated because you have to do that. You know how to interact with other people or around you, and that you know how to use information technology and globalization, reconfiguring ourselves as to gender. Example for that is, in the past, the woman should have been at home, but now it's different because the woman can do what the man does. So that's all. Thank you.